years, representing China quite proudly. Commentating right now. He used to be the #1 on the Chinese team in terms of speaking English. Ma Long takes his time, marches to a beat of his own drum in terms of coming over for coin tosses. So handshake to the assistant, he'll grab his racket and do the same with VP Mera, our umpire for the match.
For the dolls, blue and red. Blue is the goal. It's blue. You won the goal. You will receive.
It is. Look at the quads of Yi Sang-soo. Strong, no doubt about it. So it'll be Ma Long who starts off with the serves, the 35-year-old. Again, just keeping our eyes open, taking it all in because you never know. The year's got a lot more in store. We already saw the Champions Montpellier event. Champions Frankfurt not far behind it. But the 35-year-old with 42 titles to his name. No one else in the game right now. Ever. This is a record. World rank #6. Who did he beat to get here? Liam Pitchford. He got his revenge. 3-0 wasn't easy. Zheng Bei-Schwinn, my goodness. Feel the nerves as the young Chinese opponent took a game off and kept every game close for the most part. Yi Sang-soo on the other side, 34 years old, 1 year younger than his opponents. And world rank #28 has 2 titles to his name, just 40 shy of his opponent, 16 years a pro. And this is how he got here, beating Yuan Li Tun of China 3-2. And Patrick Franziska 3-0 in the last round. Him and Patrick Franziska, Franz, the only 2 players in the world who've beaten Xu Xin, Han Zhendong, and Ma Long. So $100,000 in prize money for the champion of this event, from $14,000 to $20,000 for the winner of this match. If you get through the quarterfinals, it doubles once again. Exciting times. What did the fans think? 71% behind Ma Long. And Yi Sang-soo with the other 29. Cast your vote at worldtabletennis.com or the WTT app. Little reminder where we are in the China Smash, the heart of China, Beijing. So Ma Long, being coached by Cui Qinglei, will have the support, home crowd support. The other side, a man you've seen quite a lot of over the years, coaching Yi Sang-soo. More specifically, Sung. It's nice to see some classic coaches back in action. Sang-soo still playing quite well. When you think about who's playing for Korea, Jung Young-shik has been out of the game for some time, but that's the generation that Yi Sang-soo played with. Ma Long still here. As players from his generation, even younger, have already retired.
First game. Ma Long to serve. Low.
So another match with Ma Long, a gift for the world. He'll start it off with the serves, love all.
Low
backhand
one.
Inside the table, Yi Sang-soo strong. Similar color pattern out here. These guys might have planned this. Little help off the net here, but good touch. Of course, they didn't plan it. They could, but for something like this, you wouldn't expect it. Yi Sang-soo taking both of his points on receive to start it off. Good block, Yi Sang-soo. Now Ma Long loves to turn the corner, meaning he loves to play the forehand where he can, his stronger weapon. Yi Sang-soo a bit more balanced in that way.
1-3.
A good attempt here, but the crowd warming up as Ma Long gets his first point. Extra wrist inside the table. Most fascinating thing about Yi Sang-soo for me is the less he practiced, the better he got. It was during his time in the military doing his service that his level really came up. Good recovery here. Ma Long to get in for that short forehand, gets a second point on the scoreboard. Soft hands to move it to the short forehand side. A lot of respect between these two. I always like to think these athletes, you know, the careers as professional athletes don't last forever, that one day they'll see each other in their 70s.
Leg 4-2.
Have some tofu jjigae or some hot pot, some Beijing duck, and just enjoy reminiscing. That's not where we're at now. It's still a battle. Two players feeding themselves off of their earnings from their success at the table. The life of a professional athlete. 5 serving 2 here.
Leg 5-2.
Cleans up. Ma Long's really good inside the baseline of the table. He can make that back just disappear. How early he takes that, but Lee Sang-soo, well studied, has the racket high, brings it back. Now head-to-head, you saw it, 7-2. Ma Long you'd think would be the favorite. Now one thing that Ma Long is incredible at is finding answers, solving puzzles in the opponent's game. Slow spin, but Lee Sang-soo with an incredible shot to get low and drive this back. Step in the right direction here. Ma Long had his fair share of comebacks against Zheng Beixuan. Oh, nice no spin there inside the table. Lee Sang-soo dropping it into the middle and creating the parallel opening backhand. That one right there, nearly empty, but the backspin coming in racket speed at full force down the line for the win. Of his own, Ma Long needing some of that in the short game right now. After all, Lee Sang-soo's been quite aggressive in the open rally. Backhand to backhand, showing his force, 9-5, a score we saw in the last women's singles battle. Again, this is my first match calling Lee Sang-soo this entire event. But based on what I've seen, he's not going to be easy to get through. Shot block, Ma Long taking a slice off that lower left corner of the ball. With 2 points on receive. Qin Zhijian, guarded optimism, watches the Secretary General for CTTA, Chinese Table Tennis Association.
Leg 7-9.
This ball is always dangerous. Ma Long knowing how to slow it down but still keep the racket speed high. Exchanging speed on the ball for spin on the ball with that faint brushing contact That's 3 in a row for Ma Long. Big point here. Oh, and it almost comes down. What a rally. The changeup down the line. Love to see this one again. The forehand here, and a beautiful sweep. Lee Sang-soo sending it deep to the backhand. Sets up 2 game points after 3 in a row for Ma Long. Self-defense after playing the middle of the table with the forehand, saves 1 game point. Man, so much to consider. A real thinking game right now. It always is, but the pressure now higher than ever. Ma Long turns it on when it counts. It's been that way since 2015. And he saves it in the touch game. No attack comes out. WTT title, a smash nonetheless, would be lovely to take. 6 of the last 8 points for Ma Long out here. He's got the serve now, alternating serves. Deuce. The forehand in full force when he was 5-9 down. It was looking grim. Ma Long hasn't crossed the finish line yet, but he's 1 point away from capturing the first, which would make quite a statement. Oh, the top of the net twice in the rally, but Ma Long earned his way back. Manjun Feng, Li Sun, Qing Zhijian. Man, is that magic or what? The fight against a strong Lee Sang-soo. Still, we've got a lot of match ahead of us. Ma Long here manages to escape that one. The type of apology where you don't even want to look the opponent in the eye. 2 nets in the same rally. It's enough to take game number 1, 12-10 to 5th seed. Ma Long at the first game. Another table's in play right now. Table number 2, we've got a lot of excitement going on as well. Liang Jingquin is battling against Zhou Qihao. And it came down to the decider. Liang Jingquin at 10-7. Both timeouts had been pulled here. No coaches on benches. Da Pang right back to the line, handles the heat, and Zhou Qihao is spectacular to watch. But Liang Jingquin is up where he is in the world rankings for a reason. Consistent, fast, the defense. And he closed it out 11-7 in the decider. So he'll move on, and he's waiting for the winner of Lin Gaoyuan, the Dark Knight, and Jonathan Groth, who's been quite good in the past. Decent record, so you'll have a chance. That'll be happening later. We'll keep you updated with all of that. More action to come here on table 1. Back for game 2, it's Lee Sang-soo to serve. Ma Long in the short game. Been very successful here in shutting down the attacks. Ooh. The pressure when you've got someone who's so good in the short game. On the receives here, Ma Long earning himself a free point there. So the opposite of what we saw in game number 1. Right down the line, Ma Long turning to play the forehand, his preferred shot. If you ask the internet, any AI, the best forehand in the game, I'd have to imagine most of them would come back with Ma Long. His greatest weapon, at least visibly to the human eye. Good hands on this one. Lee Sang-soo keeps that right near the baseline. Cutting a piece off of the corner of this ball as well. This time around, the leg back works. Ma Long fans with their fans and everything else, keeping it cool here. Soft hands, leaning way forward to play that ball near the baseline of the table. 12 of the last 16 points going Ma Long's way. Trying to get powered up here. Lee Sang-soo put himself in a good position in game one with the 9-5 lead. His backhand-to-backhand battle is quite successful. That's a fight he wants to pick. Ma Long's backhand is incredible, but the firepower, the sweet spot, he's not Fan Zhendong, he's not Lin Shidong, he's Ma Long. Inside the table, picking his battles. Lee Sang-soo taking advantage of a ball, a little bit predictable inside. The backhand is the preferred shot over the table usually because you can generate more racket speed, more wrist flexibility than with the forehand. Hugging the baseline of the table here. Ma Long getting right up in there. Looking good, sir. Subtle serve, pendulum, half long into the middle to follow it up with a little bit of height. Wide as can be, Ma Long finds the placement. A very unlikely spot to hit, but somehow he does it. From the middle-ish of the table, still beats him wide on the forehand.
Leg 3-6.
The touch, Ma Long. Now I mentioned that Lee Sang-soo has beaten Ma Long twice in his career. Last time they played was one of those two. Lee Sang-soo earlier this year in Busan in front of the home crowd at the World Championships in the semifinals. It was one of two matches that the Korean pair, or the Korean team, won over Team China in the men's game. Good setup here with the backhand, Lee Sang-soo, but the scoreline heavily favoring the Dragon as he dries that hand near the table, near the net rather. Second towel break, 6 points between them. Idea was right here. Lee Sang-soo looking for some answers, plays at baseline, but a little head scratching time here to find some new answers. Being down 0-2 against Ma Long, not an easy way to go. Baseline catches the edge here, that soft flick. Placement. Ma Long waiting with the forehand, has 6 game points for a 2-0 lead. And right into the middle, catches him in the crossover, 11-4. Ma Long, 1 game away from the quarterfinals, takes another one over Lee Sang-soo. Heading up the turn, play that middle. There it is, a dominant game number 2. Ma Long has found his rhythm here. Game number 1 was 12-10. Game number 2, a lot more comfortable for the man playing at home. Ma Long, 1 game away.
game, Ma Long to serve. Love all.
Players back to the table for game number 3. Ma Long leading 2-0, starting it off with the serves. Long serve, and Lee Sang-soo doesn't come in for the backhand. He waits patiently in the corner to open. Touch play as well here. Ma Long evening it out. It's a must win every game for the rest of this match. Lee Sang-soo would have to win 3 in a row. Just returning all these power backhands. Ma Long with the racket head high in the middle here. On that last one, Lee Sang-soo sprayed it around quite well. One deep to the backhand, back into the middle. Yet Ma Long still found the way.
Leg 1, 2.
Smart play, slows it down, spins it shallow. Lee Sang-soo from under the table. Testing the in and out. It's the type of shot that some players will play passively. They'll just sort of block it back, add a little bit of side spin on it. But if you can do what Ma Long did, or attempted anyway, counter it back with heavy spin, you're in a better position.
2, 3.
Regifting here. We saw Lee Sang-soo do it before from the same side of the table. Start off game number 2. Little reminder here, the winner of this match will play Ugo Calderano. Some context I thought you might like. It's fun to imagine, but it's even more fun to watch. Imagine either of these players against Ugo Calderano would not have an easy time. It's good flooring there. That's why the ball doesn't bounce up much, because it's not hard. It takes a lot of pressure off the knees.
4, 3.
The power, nice catch. Be gone with ball.
Leg 4, 3.
Sends it down the line. Quick reaction here. This is knowing the game well. Opening backhand. Quick move. Oh, he's done this so many times throughout his career, but here in this match as well. Quick step. Right behind where it would be expected. The parallel shot is all about surprising the opponent. Rocket backhand inside the table. Lee Sang-soo levels the playing field. Back against the ropes, now or never time. The foreshadowing there of the serve to come. Potentially pendulum with an after motion, let's see.
6,
Sure
5.
enough, the pendulum here, underspin. Question is how much. The forehand flick. So almost straight underspin. appeared to be relatively light, and then that forehand flick for the win sets him up with a 1-point lead. He's been chasing. Nice move here from deep backhand to the middle. Lee Sang-soo in front by 2 at the second towel break. Just glides into the table and right back. What was that? Crowd seemed to like it. Heavy spin, the full stroke forehand, still tough to deal with. It's so varied. This is the thing at the professional level. Just at the professional level alone, let alone the greatest of all time, the best forehand the game has seen. That he can contact it differently, double up on the spin, play with such versatility in that forehand. But this one a bit too much on it. It's Lee Sang-soo closer to the table who puts the pressure on early. Receive right into the middle, then the next one wide. Good combination to create an opening.
Leg 8-6.
Soft hands, the push game from the baseline, not easy to do. Taking a real chance and demonstrating his danger there in the touch game as well as the power. 3 points in front here, the biggest lead for Lee Sang-soo in some time. He's up 9-6 in game 1, 9-5 rather. This is what happened. Ma Long started his comeback. Continues on, getting close. The timeout here for Lee Sang-soo. Ma Long fans.
지금 내가 볼 때 뒷골로 쳤다가 뒷골이니까 한번 해도 되겠구나. 자신 있게.
Lee Chil-sung offering his words of wisdom with 1 point in the lead still. Lee Sang-soo on receive against Ma Long. Big point to come. Oh, tested the wide forehand. That was the Achilles heel of Ma Long since 2019, since he came back from Cedars-Sinai surgery. Lee Sang-soo had to take it relatively early and send it quite wide. So 2 game points now, getting the first out of his towel break, or timeout rather, but back from the towel break, he's got the serve. Ma Long saves one. The touch game. To find balance. between pressure to take the initiative and the confidence to wait for the right moment. To play passively until you see it. The fans might be getting their wish. It is close, but it is not over yet. Must win by 2, alternating serves. Ma Long hangs in there for the backhand-to-backhand battle. But it's not just that. He tests the elbow. He moves Yi Sang-soo into the center. Now it's Ma Long to serve. With 6-9 down in this game. Rally, the footwork tested on both sides. Incredible play here as Ma Long earns himself a match point. The chase in this rally, side topspin and bending back just the same, and the missed contact on the final ball. Ma Long lunging forward there. Racket high to guide, swatted away chest height. It's Yi Sang-soo with the serve. Ma Long on the receive for his match point. No flash, please, says Yi Sang-soo.
11.
Ma Long saves the net ball. He comes back to win 3-0. He gets his revenge on Yi Sang-soo. A good look from a man who's played most of his career alongside Ma Long on opposite sides of the table. Yi Sang-soo, a respectable fighter, no doubt about it. We hope we get many, many more years of him. And 2 big scores there, 10-12, but Ma Long didn't drop a game. No matter how close it looked, from 5-9 down in the first, 6-9 down in the third, Ma Long did what Ma Long does. He came back to win. Best friend on his bench, Sui Ching-lei. Good high five, some laughs, and a little celebration. Ma Long has moved on to the quarterfinals in a very tough battle here. Wow, Hugo Calderano will be waiting. The world number 3 for the man who's spent more time at world number 1 than any man in the modern game and modern history of table tennis. Unbelievable. Has there ever been anyone who's been world number 1 longer? With so many different associations playing, you can't imagine. Ma Long's placement on the table, a lot into the middle there. A few wide here and there. After 29 minutes of play, 35-2.